Welcome to my podcast. I think it's only right that I started my podcast on June the 1st, which is Marilyn Monroe's birthday, and today she would have been 94. The first question I have in my head is, would she have still been here? What would she have been like? And part of me is kind of glad that we never found that out, because she now is a legend, an enigma in our minds. And if I'm honest, I think part of her legend and the reason she's so famous and so loved is the tragedy, is the mystery of her death. And part of the reason I've made such a successful career is because she sung Happy Birthday, Mr. President. And what a historical, incredible moment that was. I mean, I don't know if any of you know this, but Marilyn Monroe lost her job filming her last movie due to her taking that, as we call, gig, singing for the president. They wouldn't give her the time off to leave to go to New York from Los Angeles to sing at the president's 45th birthday. But Marilyn, being the clever, savvy woman that she was, knew what was going to be the biggest impact, and she turned up in that Jean-Louis dress that, I mean, wow, what a clever decision. Okay, she lost the movie, but as you know, she got reinstated back into the movie just before, obviously, her passing. But I remember being hired by Julian's auction house for the big Marilyn Monroe sale. I was really lucky. I got to model the dress from Some Like It Hot that was owned by David Gainsborough Roberts, who was a big champion of my career. And we went all over the world, from New York, London, Ireland, Los Angeles. And that president dress was with us. And to see it in real life, you could just visualize her, what she must have looked like. I mean, we all see the grainy black and white footage, but what she must have looked like that night, like an angel. It's funny because I'm hired to do Happy Birthday a lot for clients. And I always say, do you want me to wear the Happy Birthday dress? And they always say, yes, we love that, the one that blows up. So it's funny that some people still think that Marilyn Monroe's Happy Birthday dress was the one that was over the subway grate. So let's just get that clear right now. Two different things. One was from the 7-year itch and one she sung for the president in. But I have both of those dresses. But I do feel weird that since Marilyn's death, I've now been jumping out of cakes, which she never did, in a white dress, singing Happy Birthday. So somewhere along the line, these things have become confused. Some people are very precious about it. I know that with fans, they get quite upset and they're like, it's all wrong. And I get your feelings and I appreciate them. I get frustrated too. But I think Marilyn Monroe has become like McDonald's or Coca-Cola. She's just a brand now to the public. But to some of the public, they feel very protective of her because we knew what she was like and we knew those moments were perfect and we don't like them to be all messed up. But yeah, I do wonder what Marilyn Monroe would have been like at 94. I made you can actually go and look on it on YouTube. I actually made a video with a company called Monkey. I nearly said Monkey Tennis then. It's not Monkey Tennis. Alan Partridge throwback. It was Monkey Toast. Was it? Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. And you can find it on YouTube and it's called Marilyn Monroe Back to Life. And it was what would have happened if Marilyn Monroe had not died. And I really loved this. And it was going to be a 7-part series. But unfortunately, it never got made because we were going to do celebrities that died young. And imagine if they'd not. And it was very respectful. And unfortunately, we couldn't make it because the John Lennon estate didn't want to play ball. I respect that. Some people don't want people to imagine what their loved ones would have been if they'd not died. It's quite tragic. But I love the Marilyn one we did. And like I said, if you go to YouTube and look up Marilyn Monroe Back to Life, Suzie Kennedy, you can watch it. And it was first CGI, actually, because we were doing Marilyn Monroe won an Oscar, which I loved. And she was in the Graduate. And there's me with Dustin Hoffman. And then she went to political rallies about Vietnam. And then she was friends with George Michael and Princess Diana. And it was just amazing, because I think Marilyn really, really did have those deep beliefs in social justice. And one of my favourite moments was playing Marilyn Monroe in the West End, directed by Colin McFarlane, in a play written by Bonnie Greer. And it was about the civil rights movement and Marilyn Monroe's relationship to Ella Fitzgerald, and how she had supported Ella's career in bars where black artists were not allowed to play. So Marilyn said, if you let Ella play here, I will sit every night front row. And she kept her word, and she did that. And a lot of people have come along and said, oh, that's not really how it went. Well, we're going by what Ella Fitzgerald said in her autobiography. And it was such an honour to play Marilyn on stage in the West End for a start, in the Apollo, Shaftesbury Avenue. I never thought I would get to perform in the West End, and there I was. And actually, the adjoining theatre, they're joined together in London, is the Lyric, where Marilyn Monroe actually went herself with Arthur Miller to watch a play. And to be on stage and show that side of Marilyn, that political, beautiful humanity that she had for her fellow entertainers, regardless of race, in a time where standing up for race issues was really brave, because it was really a time of great change, and she was there. So I felt so honoured to do that. I hope that by hearing a few of those stories, you enjoy what's going to be coming up in my podcast. You're probably wondering, why is it called the fading, aging sex symbol? Well, because that's how I feel sometimes, because I'm 43 now. Obviously, Marilyn Monroe passed when she was 36. I love being 43. With the life that I've had, I feel very blessed that I wake up every day and see the sunshine and get to live this life that's so precious. But obviously, some of us are not lucky enough to reach that age. So I hope you enjoy and check back with me. We're going to have loads of fabulous guests, and I'm not a techie, so this is a learn as I go, but I hope you enjoy it. See you next time.